home buyers, have you finally made the decision that now is finally the time to buy a home in Ontario? Congratulations! Now what? Watch this video until the end and I will not leave out any details that you need to know before you start your home search. This video is also for you if you are not a first-time home buyer but found yourself being a home buyer again, because since the last time you bought a home, things have changed and things have changed a lot. And a fun fact, I always like to add a fun fact in my videos because they are fun and they are factual. If you have been recently divorced or find yourself needing to buy a home again, either by yourself or another divorcee, it happens and I'm happy for you, then you actually can be qualified to be a first-time home buyer again. Yippee! Those incentives that are available for first-time home buyers are also available for you as well. Toronto and the Greater Toronto Area, which is Mississauga, Oakville, Burlington, Hamilton, Milton, Brampton, Mimico, Etobicoke, the list goes on and has many different neighborhoods, each with its own nuances, which changes the pricing game, taxes, amenities, and your future lifestyle. So be sure to watch this video till the end and not miss any details. At the end, I will summarize for you the do's and don'ts in a nice little list, so when you're out there looking to buy your new home, you could feel at ease that you are doing it right and prevent any mishaps that could change your whole lifestyle. Hello everyone, my name is Allia Akkad. I am an active Toronto real estate broker and a high-performing realtor. I'm also the creator of Living in the Greater Toronto Area YouTube channel, and I create videos every single week on what it's like to work, live, and play in the GTA. If this content is for you, make sure you like and subscribe and never miss another video on how to navigate our ever-changing real estate market and how to stay ahead of the game with any changes so you could plan your living situation well in advance and avoid any major disappointments. So first, I'm going to talk about the different first-time homebuyer incentives that Ontario offers to help you buy your first home or second home for you newly single friends, and where to go for more information, and I'll provide you some resources to look for after the video. And then I'll dive into the do's and don'ts. So let's get started. There are 3 crucial things to consider before buying a home for anybody, and they are: 1, your finances. You have to have a minimum of 20% of the down payment. If not, you can get away with less than 20% down, but it will cost you. It's called insured mortgage, and the insurance is CMHC. Like insurance for anything, there's a cost to it. Say, for example, you're looking at a 1-bedroom condo, and I'll pick a random city, let's say Mississauga, for example. A 1-bedroom condo would be going for around $400,000. You multiply that by 20%, and that's $80,000. So that is tucked away just for the down payment alone. There are other fees like land transfer tax, which is a certain percentage of the purchase price. And take note and write this down: if you're buying a property in the city of Toronto, Toronto's property taxes are different. So if you have an M in the postal code, the land transfer tax is doubled. So whatever the value of the house, there's a percentage that goes to land transfer tax, and then in Toronto, it's multiplied by 2. A great resource to find out how much land transfer tax will cost you in any city and town in the GTA, there is a website called ratehub.ca that has a land transfer tax calculator for Ontario, and that website again is RateHub. And in this website, you can just plug and play your numbers. It'll calculate the provincial land transfer tax, the municipal tax, which only applies to Toronto, and the ever so lovely rebate that only first-time home buyers get as an incentive. So it calculates the rebate for you. The ratehub.ca website also gives you a fun little mortgage calculator. And although these resources are great research tools, it is always recommended to seek a professional like me. Now, for the second thing to consider about your finances is your income. Your income must prove that you can actually afford to pay a mortgage on a monthly basis for the rest of the term of the mortgage and for the amortization. of the mortgage as well. So your job security is very important. Lenders like to see that you've been employed at the same place for a minimum of 2 years. And the third thing to consider is your credit by looking at your credit score. In the high 600s is considered okay. The high 700s are better. Anything above and beyond the 700s, you're golden. Your credit score proves to banks and lenders that you are capable of paying your bills and debt in a timely manner, and you have no delinquencies or bankruptcies, and that, my friends, is fair. And the second thing that they look at in terms of your credit is also your debt to income ratio. This is very, very important as well, which means that your debt should not exceed the income you make. So if, for example, you make $50,000 a year, you shouldn't have over $50,000 in debt. And lenders would like to see you pay off all your debt before they give you more debt, which is the mortgage. So keep in mind, if you have lines of credit or credit cards that are on the max outside and you're applying for a mortgage, you're gonna have to pay all that off. So not only do you have your $80,000 down payment, you have to have zero credit or very, very, very little credit. So if you're golden in all three categories, so your down payment is strong, your annual income is good and consistent, and your credit score is good, then you are fully equipped to buy a home right now. But if you're struggling in one, even two, or all three of these categories, there is still hope for you yet. There are plenty of resources, and if you reach out to me, I'll be more than happy to point you into the right direction, as this is what I do for a living. Also, if you go on the CMHC website, which stands for the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, there's a section for first-time home buyers, and it outlines all the incentives that they offer with the aim to help Canadians purchase their first home without adding to their financial burdens. I would add the link to the incentives in the comment section below, so be sure to look out for it. Now on to the do's and don'ts buying a property in Ontario. Do reach out to a professional, trusted realtor that has a track record and is knowledgeable in helping buyers succeed in closing homes. Years of experience as an active realtor is what you need. Part-time realtors are okay, but sometimes are not up to date with the new rules, laws, and market trends. And new realtors can be very dangerous to work with in terms of saving you money, time, and headaches. Money. That's what they can save. Do get in contact with at least 3 mortgage brokers and discuss your financing and choosing one that you feel the most comfortable with. Most good realtors have a good mortgage broker that they work amazing with. And if you're struggling to get qualified, good realtors also work together with you and the mortgage broker to set a plan in place with you to get you into a home that's best for you in your situation. Do make sure you are pre-approved for a mortgage before you submit an offer. Do make sure the realtor is guiding you correctly on the market and the specific property you are interested in. Do have a real estate lawyer on hand for when you do like a property. You could reach out to your lawyer. It's a real estate lawyer, so they don't charge you a lot. They just charge you for the transaction, and let them know that you are buying a property soon. And if it's a condo you are looking into, there is something called a status certificate that you must review with your lawyer, and is wise to get your lawyer's approval before going forward and buying that condo unit for reasons that is way too lengthy to explain in this video. And lastly, do feel free to reach out to me if you're considering buying in the Greater Toronto area. I've bought and sold real estate in the GTA for over 20 years now, and I tell you, I've seen it all, and if I don't know the answer, I will find someone who surely will be able to assist you. Now on to the don'ts. Please, please, please keep these ones in mind. These are way more important than the do's, because one wrong move, you could lose a ton of money, and this is always avoidable. Always. Do not look at homes that are well over your budget. It will just make you convoluted and you'll be confused and then just plain frustrated. Do not wait and see once you found the home that you love. Act on it. Waiting for something better to come along or the market to shift, you will only miss out on the one and you will regret it. I can't tell you how many stories I hear from homeowners saying that they were going to buy that house but lost it, and this is like 10, 20 years later, and they're still thinking about the house that they should have acted on immediately once they liked it. Do not expect to find the perfect house. There is no such thing. Believe me, there is no such thing as the perfect home. Every home, even the brand new ones, the custom built ones, the high-end luxury ones, always need a little something to make that house perfect for you. If that property that you like meets 4 out of 5 of your must-have lists, then that is the one. Act on it. Or even if it meets 3 out of 5 of your must-have lists, still act on that one too. Still good. There's no such thing as a perfect house. It's just not. You're not gonna find it. If you do, then call me and correct me. But 20 years, there's no perfect house. Do not put an offer on a property before doing your research on that particular home and the market condition you're in. This is something your realtor should offer to do for you, but if they don't, ask them to do some research on the property ahead of putting an offer. And then once you put an offer on a home and it gets accepted and you have removed your financing and your financing is great and it's in place, so this home is now yours and now you're just waiting to close. This is the most important part of the entire video. These 2 points I'm about to make right now is the most crucial of this entire video. So keep in mind, when you are sold firm, do not change anything about your finances. That being your income. So no job switching. Even if you got a better job at a better company with better pay, it's still don't do it. Stay in the job that you're in until you got the keys to your house and you're in your home. Then you can switch jobs. And the second thing that you should not do after you're sold firm, do not open any new credit cards, any lines of credit, or buy anything on credit cards. Just don't do it. Wait until after you close before you change anything about your finances. Believe me, this will save you a lot of money and a lot of time. So just be patient and be disciplined. So there you have it, the do's and don'ts of buying a home in the GTA. There are obviously a lot more nuances than what was discussed in this video. It's almost impossible to go through the entire process in just one video. What is possible, however, is simply contacting me and using me as your realtor to guide you through your home buying process. All my buyers are well educated on the process of buying a home as I go through the home buying process with them step by step and allowing them time to process it. My buyers are always making the best decisions for them and their family, and they are also always happy and satisfied with the decisions that they've made. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and never miss another video on what it's like to navigate the real estate landscape of the Greater Toronto Area. I do want to add a side note here for those of you who are actively looking at homes in the market right now. I would like to congratulate you for watching this video and following along, because the majority of the subscribers that do reach out to me are well informed and make excellent choices on their real estate journeys. And I am truly grateful to have the opportunity to create videos to help Canadian homeowners make great choices for them and their loved ones. Again, if you found this video helpful, please click that like button and subscribe and never miss another video on what it's like to live in the Greater Toronto Area. And for now, I would bid you farewell and thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.